Hi friends, this is Jyotsna from konlines.com. In this session, I would like to discuss about the topic Infosets, that is virtual. It's a type of virtual info provider or logical one. Logical info provider or virtual info provider means it won't contains the data, it fetches the data from the other info providers. And I said that we are having two types of info set. One is standard info set and another one is classic info set. And already completed the topic standard info set. Let's go with the topic of classic info sets. Now, classic info set can be created using the following objects like direct read of table, single table, join of table, view, and the logical database, that is LDB. And the fourth one is external program, ABAP with SQL query. Okay. Now let me create the classic info set. Now we are going to discuss this topic. T code for this is RSQ02, SQ01, SQ02 and SQ03. Okay, now first make sure that a DSO object exists with data. Okay, now select RSA11. Why? Because I need the DSO. Now select run. Make sure the previous data in the previous examples I had created the DSOs. We'll use the standard DSO, one of the standard DSO for that. Continue with this. Log on RSA11. We'll have info provider. See here, I'm having this DSO. See here, info area for standard DSO, DDS IA underscore SDS, and I'm using the standard DSOs. Standard DSO. See, observe this. Standard DSO object, context menu. Select manage. Select the request status. See here, the request is available for reporting. Display contents. Select the field selection for output. Select the required fields. Key part, data part, and the key figures. Select execute. Observe the result. Here I am coming the result. So the DSO contains the data. Now let me create the classic info set. Now my step 2 is create classic info set. Okay, now go to this. Select the DSO, standard DSO, context menu. Observe this additional functions. Here you can find so many things. Create update rules, classic info sets, generate export data source, remodeling, update 3.x data to the target, and display looks. I want to create the classic info set. Select the classic info set. Continue with this. Now see here, classic info set status is not there. Classic info set to create, enter a technical name here. So let me enter a technical name, ist underscore es, okay, or else tdl, okay. C I set under ist underscore tdl is my technical name. Select, see here, select new classic info set, click on this. See here, observe till now no classic info sets have been created yet. Now we are going to create this. Give the name classic info set for Joe, and now here observe this data sources types, table join using basic table, means this is the active data table, and direct the tables, read of tables from this, okay. Now internal programs, integrated programs option, fixed point, arithmetic, etc. Okay, no authorization groups. For now we are creating generally. Select continue. See here, field groups, default field groups include all table fields, include key fields, create empty field groups. Now create all table fields means whatever there in my DSO, the complete characteristics and key fields, everything will come. Here include key fields means it will include the key fields. Okay, create empty field group means it will create the empty field group. Now I'll go for the include all table fields. Continue with this. Now expand my this one ODS. Observe the fields. Okay. Now these are my fields: customer ID, product quantity, profit on sale, sales revenue, units of measures, currency, calendar day. Now go with the generate. Okay. Give local object. Okay, Infoset CIST underscore TDL. What is my Infoset? CIST underscore TDL is my Infoset name. Okay, now completed this. Now go back. Okay, this is my info set. Okay, now select classic info set. Classic info set, under that we have change, display, delete, documentation, generate. Already we had generated this. Translate, query, directory, and classic info set. See here, classic info set for Joe is generated. Status is green, means successful. Now go to classic info set maintenance. Now select this one role. Select give roles or user groups. Now assignment, select this, select the roles whatever you want. Okay, now save this. Okay, select your info set. Here is your info set. Select query builder. Now Infoset, one second, give this, select the users of this one, select the roles, okay, select the save, now go to the in this one, now select query builder, or else this here also role assignment is there, okay, we'll assign here, it's better to assign here, okay, okay, now query builder. Now query builder completed with this, and now select now create the info set, create the info set, that is RSQ02, okay, T code is, go back, RSQ02, this is my, this one, observe this is the info set global cross client, and here are my info sets. This is my info set, classic info set for Joe, data source, author BW11, change date here, okay. Now select the roles or any roles, okay, done with this, and save this, go back, select the environment menu, see, observe this under the menu bar, and you can find here query areas, role administration, user groups, queries, language comparisons, etc., directories, etc. Now select the queries, give the query ISQ underscore TDL is my query, okay. Select create the query, okay. What is my query name? Let me check it once. ISQ underscore TDL, okay, this is my query name. Now I had created the query as ISQ TDL, okay. Double click on your, what is your classic info set name? This is my classic info set name, CST underscore TDL. Select this, double click on that. Object can be created in package namespace of slash SAP queries slash, okay, continue with this. Now give the title name, info set for query for Joe, okay. Now info set for query Joe. Here observe the output formats. This is SLV, that is SAP list viewer, ABAP list, graphics and ABC analysis, and file storage, display as table, word processing, spreadsheet. Now I am checking the SAP list viewer, save, okay. Select continue, select the ODS objects SDS underscore TDLB, select continue, select this, whatever the fields required, product ID, quantity, profit on sales, sales revenue, units of measures, currency, calendar days. Save this, continue, select next. Select this also, customer ID, observe the parameters, required fields, salesman, sales revenue, units of measure, currency, and save this, okay. Now go for this basic list. See here, now observe the ODS objects, See here standard DSO SDS underscore TDL. Select the required fields. No need of this. This is not the required field. Units of measures, currency, calendar day. Okay, these are the required fields. And select test. Observe the record here: customer, product, quantity, profit on sales, sales revenue, units, currencies, calendar day. See here INR, the date, kg, units of currencies, 10, quantity, product quantity, all are there here. It's processing. See here, observe this. I'll get this test query. A variant is like a set of the, a variant is a set of the reusable settings and values. Continue with this and select execute. See here, observe the result: customer ID, product quantity, unit of measures, profit on sales, currencies, sales revenue, currency, unit of measures, currency, calendar day. Means whatever the values I am selecting, it's coming here. And here the summation of that. See here, aggregated, the data is aggregated and the result is presented here. The whole result in GBP separately with in GBP, INR and the USD. Here also in GBP, INR and USD the result is displayed with the profit on sales. This is the sales revenue and this is the product quantity, how much quantity in grams, how much quantity in kgs and how much quantity in the LBs. This is the report. We cannot create the BEX report in with the classic Infoset. We cannot create the BEX report with classic Infosets. Okay, now let me create the BEX report for, we cannot create actually. Let me show this once again. Okay, this is the report. We can save this also, export. See here, to the local file, spreadsheets and word processing, send, office, HTML, download, etc. We can save the spreadsheet, Excel, continue. Wherever you want to save, okay, export. What is my file name? And consider that I'll give the name, that's better I guess, I set. Okay, or else classical info set. I'll give as classic info set. Yeah, see here XML file name. I can export the data. Okay, allow, allow. Now observe. See here, customer ID, product ID, and product quantity, units of measures, profit on sales, currency and sales revenue and all the things, whatever I'm getting here, I can observe this. I can export the data, okay, with different things, spreadsheet, word processing, etc. We cannot create the BEX query on that classic info set. Let me show that also. And you want to observe the result, right? See here, export classic. Wait, I'll show this. You observe this: customer ID, product quantity, unit of measures, profit on sales, currency, sales revenue, currency, unit of measures, currency, calendar day. You observe this, right? The same record is displayed. Current tab. Now, okay, this is done, and let me create the Bex query also. We cannot create the Bex query on classical Infosets, but let me show it once. Hmm. Now, observe this RRMX. What is the Bex query? To open the Bex query, the T code is RRMX. It's opening. Select add-ins, select tools, create new query, log on to the server, it's processing, observe down, it's processing. Now here is my Bex query designer. Now select the info provider. So for create new query, select this, find, write my info provider name. What is my info provider name? Observe this. What is this? CIST underscore TDL. CIST underscore TDL. Okay. Select checkboxes of search in description and search in technical name. Select find. See here, no objects found. Why we cannot create any Bex query on the classical info sets. Okay, we can export the data from the particular. You had observed the result, right? So from there we can get. Okay, we cannot create the Bex query on that. Okay. Now this is about the classical info set. We can create by other T codes also like SQ01, SQ02. I had used RSQ02. Okay. We can create with the other T codes also. Okay. This is about the classical info set. Thanks for watching this video.